Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bee Swarm Simulator video. Now, the Supreme Star Amulet is one of the most important things in Bee Swarm Simulator, and is the first step that you really need to actually choose a hive color. And today, I'm going to be talking about how you can get that as fast as possible. So let's get right into it. So if you have not gotten all the legendary, epic, and rare, and I guess common bees, if you have not gotten all those gifted yet, then your main way to get them is probably going to be star jellies or just a lot of row jellies. So a really good way to get star jelly is if you do the extreme memory match. Now you can they're actually very common in here. So if you just kind of go through, there's the first one, and there's the second one, and we got it. So you have a very good chance of getting one actually, if you just keep going down the line and finding it. And that, yeah, it's just for not too expensive 25 million honey. So that is a really good way to get a lot of star jellies. And yeah, once you get those star jellies, you can just use them on your bees. And usually it will never really get you a mythic bee, but it can get you legendary bees and definitely epic and rares. So yeah, that's a really easy way to get star jellies if you have not gotten the legendary, epic, and rare bees yet. So my second tip, if you're playing during Beesmas, is to use gingerbread bears. These can be really good. So I currently have 444, and if you have decent luck, you'll probably get it in around 50 gingerbread bears. So just think about that. I can get 8 gifted bees right now, and the good thing about them is you can get event bees. You can get gifted event bees with these. Which is, and gifted event bees are very hard to get because you either have to use Star Treat or the gingerbread bears. Those are the only two ways. So gingerbread bears are another really good way to get gifted bees. So after you get all the legendary, epic, rare, and common bees, you should have 29 gifted bee types. And that means you're just 11 away from getting the Supreme Star Amulet. So, as I said, gingerbread bears is a really good way to get gifted mythic bees and event bees. But another good way, and this one's pretty obvious, is to use Star Treats. Now, Star Treats can be a little difficult to get. The main way is using 100 tickets to buy one, but there's also other ways like in the Bee Bear catalog and things like that. But we'll start with the ticket method. A really good way to get a lot of tickets is if you can macro, or even just like an auto clicker. Just stand here and use the auto clicker, like if on the wealth clock, because it gives you 1 ticket your first hour, and then it keeps going up until 5 tickets. You can get 5 tickets every hour. So if you do that overnight, you can get 40 tickets overnight, which is really good if you think about it. And then another good way to get a lot of tickets is doing bug runs and always fighting. You got to remember to always fight your bosses. So another good way is to use ticket planners. Now, ticket planners will always give you at least 10 tickets, and apparently you can even get up to 127 tickets, which is insane. And just think about that. If I have 33, and let's say I get like 20 each time, which is probably what you'll get most times, that's just 600 tickets right there. And of course, you also get ticket planners are also good for mushrooms, so that's just like another good bonus for that. And then another way is, sometimes people forget about this way, is just buying them. If you have not bought any yet, they can be really cheap. Like mine are pretty expensive, as you can see. They pretty much like exponentially grow. But there's mine. For me, this is actually not horrible, because if I get 500 tickets for 1 trillion honey, I have 5 trillion right now. So it's not the worst deal in the world, because I could get some decent amount of gifted bees with that. So yeah, once you use, those are like the really pretty main ways to get tickets fast. So once you've used those ways, you can go buy a bunch of Star Treats, and that is a really good way to gift a lot of your event bees. Now this really only applies to mythic bees, and of course you're going to need a lot of treats for this. But another way, it's not like the most effective way if you haven't got a Supreme Star Amulet, but you can use treats. So for example, this spicy bee here, like strawberries, and it's I think it's a 1 in 24,000 chance. So if you have decent luck, you'll probably get in like 20,000 treats. So yeah, that's not the worst way either, but you probably have to at least have a macro if you want to get all those strawberries or whatever other treat you need. And then there's really one more way to get gifted bees, and that way is using star eggs. Now, star eggs can be gotten from Panda Bear here, I think it's like I don't think it's his last quest, but it's like one of the ends of his quest lines. And then also from Mother Bear, I'm not sure, I don't think that's the end of her quest line either. It's like one of the main, end of one of the main ones though. And then the last way you can also get it from the shop here. For 800 Robux, you can get 5. Now, this is really good because let's say you have all the rare, epic, and legendaries already, and these mythic bees are just really difficult to get. Well, what you can do is it turns into a gifted bee you do not already have. So that is really good because if you already have all the other ones, then the only ones left that you can really give you are mythics. So it will automatically give you one of these mythics, which is really good, and a gifted one at that, which is crazy. So yeah, if you're able to get all these bees, you'll end up to 29, as I said. And then if you get all of these event bees, which is probably not likely, you'll end up with 40 exactly. But you might also have some mythic bees thrown in there, which will hopefully push you over the edge to getting the Supreme Star Amulet. So I hope this video helped you guys who are really trying to get the Supreme Star Amulet. It is one of the most important things in the entire game. And I know a lot of people, this is kind of where they get stuck and sometimes get bored of the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!